Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Dad's Expensive Hobby.
What's up?
Today, we are taking a look at the ZT Toys 02 BROLY, the first appearance colors. I am months and months behind everybody else getting to review the ZT Toys BROLY here, and I'll tell you why. When they all first came out, as far as for pre-orders on 5K Toys, this color version and the yellow color version all came out at the same time, and I got this one because I like this color better, thinking it was going to release when the yellow-haired one did.
Not a chance. Not this time.
Boy, was I mistaken. And I've kind of had to pay for it as far as being behind everybody else. But I tell you what, even though there are a couple of issues with this that we're going to talk about here in a few minutes, I am absolutely thrilled with this figure. This thing is awesome. We're not going to go super duper in depth with the figure because I'm sure you've seen dozens of reviews about these figures, but we're going to do broad strokes and we'll do a couple comparisons. So let's just get started with him, starting with his package. These come with these just kind of plain box packaging right here. It comes in two big old black boxes right here. Nothing special about them. We'll go ahead and throw them off to the side because they don't really mean anything. So let's get BROLY off the stand here really quick because this is one big mamma jammer. And let's see how tall he is really quick. To the top of his spiky hair, he is right at 11 inches, which would make the figure in centimeters 28, almost 28 centimeters. But down to his hairline, I should have told you that, is more like 9 inches. This dude is freaking enormous. He is huge. Let's stand him next to his size rival, the Beast Deities BROLY, which I really like this one. If you haven't seen my video, check it out. But they're the exact same height for the most part. This one's just got him in as far as hair is concerned. Here is his little brother from Demoniacal Fit, the first appearance color version of that one as well. And he absolutely makes him look like a shrimp, but I still love this figure as well. And just for fun, I got out my full power BROLY. I know that they're not the same version, but sculpt-wise, look at that. Look at the paint and the sculpt. These two rival each other. I still think this thing is amazing. But let's talk about his aesthetic really quick, because like I said, you've seen this fella before, but holy mackerel, just look at the sculpt on this guy from just head to toe. There is paint applications head to toe, beautiful shading in all the right places. It's not overdone and it's not too subtle. It's in the muscles. It's in the skirt piece and it looks really, really good. It's in the pants and it is probably the best painted pants for this version of BROLY that I've ever seen. That looks super duper good. I like the jewels. They went with kind of a dark blue for the paint on the jewels, or not the paint, but the color of the jewels, excuse me. The one on the belt, the shins, the forearm gauntlets or whatever, they look super good. I like the gold. I mean, we've seen this type of gold, maybe not necessarily this shade of it or whatever on other BROLY figures, but it always comes out really good, and this is just no exception. But I just want you to just bask in how gorgeous of a figure this is. This may be aesthetically a better looking BROLY than the SH Figuarts full power BROLY, and that is saying a lot coming from me. But I absolutely love this thing, and I actually love his hair, how gigantic and huge that is. This is the biggest head sculpt of hair, at least from a studio that actually it came with the figure, you know what I'm saying? It's not like a custom head sculpt. The hair, as far as just the biggest amount of hair, this thing looks freaking awesome. But let's dig into him a little bit further. Now, for his accessories, you've seen other videos, so I'm not going to dig it all out and go through it one at a time, but he does come with quite a bit of stuff, and I really like it, particularly for his money, right at 115 bucks. That's really good. He does come with this one head sculpt that we've already looked at, and it's fantastic. He gets 5 different face plates, got this mean mugging face plate right here. That is awesome. And then the other 4, I just kept them in the package right here, but he's got an open mouth yelling face. That's really good. A grinning face, a teeth gritting face, and another type of grinning face right there. Looks really, really nice. Comes with a bunch of earrings, just like the Beast Deities ones. I don't really mess with those, but they're there if you like it. He comes with 12 different hands. He comes with a bunch of different open style pose hands. Nothing we haven't seen. They're all done really good. Two hands with pegs on them for the energy effect we'll look at here in a minute. I do have one complaint. Mine came with 2 left fist hands.
Son of a bitch!
To me, that's a little annoying. Not a deal breaker necessarily, but that kind of sucks. As you can see right here, that's another left fist hand right there, so that sucks. Comes with an extra neck peg. That makes me worry, why would we need that? But it's there. And of course, these awesome looking cross arms attachment right here. You all know, if you watch my videos, I don't mess with that, but they look really, really nice. Going back over here to this package, he gets 2 energy balls right here. They're kind of smooth versus the other versions that we've seen that had some texture on them.
That's what she said.
But they're still done pretty well. And then we've got this other one right here that has the spots for all these little energy things to peg into. I'm not the biggest fan of that. And of course, the eggshell thing that goes around it almost kind of makes it look like a holographic globe a little bit, if you know what I'm talking about. Very, very nice spread of stuff. But now his articulation, this guy moves pretty well also. I remember, if you remember my video about the Beast Ditties, that one moves good too. This one's very, very comparable. Got the neck where the chin will tuck down into the chest. He's got crazy hair, so it's not going to look up. But between the neck and the head with the double ball peg in it, it's going to move around and do pretty much what you want besides look up. Shoulders come up above 90 right there in a Y pose. That is craziness. Full 360, of course. I love how they have done the butterfly here. This floating piece in here and the way they've done the cut to keep the chest looking wide, but can still bring it across the chest like there. I mean, it's not like full on Kamehameha, but it comes across him for as big and bulky. I'll take that all day long. Bicep swivel, it works just fine. Double jointed elbow, might as well be a single joint because his arm's so damn big. You're getting 90 degrees out of it, and that's okay. That's what the elbow looks like. Most Broly figures elbows do look like that. Ball hinge in the wrist, so you get your rotation and your movement, all that good stuff. Yes, I will go ahead and say my right arm comes off.
Fuck.
Just like everybody else's. Let's move on. It's still not a deal breaker for me. Diaphragm break right here. He'll crunch forward a little bit. This portion right here of the rib cage catches on mine anyway, at least the way it's sitting on it. So he doesn't crunch forward too far. Will lean back halfway decent for you though, so that's pretty good. Ball peg down here in the waist adds to it and gives you a twist and all that good stuff. So you can do pretty much what you're looking for. Legs come out to the side all the way, except mine sometimes will want to come back down, fall back down, but they will spread out. So that's pretty good. Front kick, this is nice and soft right here. I really like it. Front kick, we're getting up to the waist, not that big a deal. It's softer. It's not as soft as this, but the booty piece is a little bit soft, so the leg will kick back a little bit. Thigh swivel, nothing crazy. The knee. Little bit past 90. That is leaving a little bit to be desired. And this, it does catch on this back piece back here a little bit. They could have done a little bit better because it does look like they sculpted it to leave room for it. But the double jointed knee, not the most range ever, not the worst ever, but it definitely could have been better. Ankle is a ball hinge, of course, and it'll go down a little bit. Up very little, but you do get some rocker. It's kind of steep, but no peg hole in the bottom of the foot. And he has a toe hinge, nothing we haven't seen before. It's not that good looking, and it's kind of loose, so that itself wouldn't hold the weight of this big guy. But regardless, he still moves good enough for me, but I can see some people feeling like he maybe, falls a little bit short in the articulation department, especially with his little Winter Soldier action going on right here. All right, final thoughts on the ZT Toys Broly here. I really, really like it. I absolutely love the aesthetic. I will go ahead and say he is definitely the best looking Z version of Broly we've ever had. I don't know how you could really improve upon this beyond some of the QC stuff, but apparently the yellow haired version didn't have these QC issues, so maybe it's just this version. But he looks so good. Very good figure. I recommend it. The QC, I don't know. I don't know if I can wholeheartedly recommend the green-haired version with that QC issue, because it seems to be across the board with them. If you can get your hands on a yellow-haired version, definitely do it. I'll give it an A- because the arm falling off does kind of mess with it just a little bit, but very, very good. Anyways, like, subscribe, comment. This has been Dad with Dad's Expensive Hobby, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.